So yesterday we talked about the major update which is going to be released at the end of this month, but today we have some information about the minor update we are going to get next week. This information is coming from the Chinese community and it is poorly translated, but I will try to explain it as best as I can. Once again, don't forget this is not the major update. We are going to get the good stuff in that one. This minor update contains little but some important changes. I'm not going to explain these in order because I think the most important one is not the gem split thing. There is something more crucial here, which is the balance of range and melee classes distribution in Battlegrounds. If we read the translation, it says, on the premise of keeping the strength of both sides similar, make the proportion of melee and long-range professions on both sides similar. I'm sure you all know and remember that we always complain about the broken matchmaking. And the main issue is not even the resonance difference because they kinda fixed that. The real issue was the class distribution. Sometimes you get into Battleground and your team only has one Crusader and the enemy has 4 or 5 of them, for example. This was leading to one-sided games, which is not fun at all. From my understanding, they are aiming to fix this issue, which we have been asking for since the release of the game. I'm really happy to see this change. Hopefully they can successfully manage this and we can have more fun in Battlegrounds. This is going to be the main thing I'm looking forward to from this update, but as you can see we have more information about different stuff as well. So let's take a look. A new function, high-level gems can be split into low-level gems without loss. The gems obtained by splitting will become untradeable and gem split can be used 3 times a week. The crystal stones consumed during the upgrade process will also be returned without loss. So they are talking about normal gems here. This basically means we are going to be able to break up our rank 8 normal gem back into 3 rank 7s, for example. Probably they are introducing something like this to give people more control over their gems. And this can be useful if you already ranked up your gems really high, but now you don't have anything you can use on your bracelets. This will solve that issue. I feel like they are a little late about introducing this feature, but I'm happy to have it. It might be useful in the future. By the way, I think this is not related to composite gems they cancelled a few months ago, so I wouldn't worry about those gems coming back to the game, at least not for our servers. If you don't remember what they were, let me remind you. Composite gems are a new gem type that can be crafted at the jeweler and traded in the grand market. These gems are a combination of both normal gems for a given color socket. Composite gems can be made from ranks 5 to 10 normal gems, but both gems must be of the same rank. Composite gems will have the attributes of both gems used to craft them. So once again they cancelled it and this is not coming back as far as I know, so we shouldn't worry about it. I'm sure you guys remember the whole community was enraged about these and they removed it even before adding it to the actual game. I think this normal gem split thing is going to stay as a quality of life feature for now. I mean, it might be just for Chinese servers as well since all of this information is coming from them. And we have 2 more things to talk about even though they are not as important. First one is about familiars. When the familiars library reaches the upper limit, newly acquired familiars can now be received by mail. Well, I don't know about you guys, but my familiar library never came to that point since I'm always selling them in the market. But I'm sure this can be useful for some people. And the last one is about appearance customization. The free number of appearance customizations resets has been reduced from 7 days to 1 day. I think this is not important at all, but now the cooldown for this is the same as the class change, which is better. That's all the information we have about the minor update we are going to get next week, and don't forget these are coming from Chinese sources, so we might not see all of them in the servers we play. Now I will add 10 legendary Crest runs I did recently. I'm thinking about adding these more regularly at the end of my shorter videos, so let me know if you like it. Thanks for tuning in and take care.